Okay, so you're probably experiencing a lot of lower reach on your Facebook page, and you're probably wondering, like, what do I do? What can I actually do about this to get more of my fans seeing my posts? In this video, I'm actually gonna give you a couple insights and tips to increase your organic reach on Facebook. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is, it's not gonna actually be creating anything to start. It's gonna be going through to your top 5 competitors' pages and reviewing everything they've done for the last like 60 or 90 days. And this is one of the most tedious things to do, but it's something that's gonna actually make the content creation process for you so much easier in the future, like moving on forward from this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically find your top 5 competitors, the people who have very similar pages to you, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go onto their Facebook page. You're gonna go on the left where it says photos. You're gonna click that. What you'll do is it's gonna pop up a screen with all of their pictures. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hover your mouse over each of the pictures and just look at the number of likes and comments on each of the pages, in each of the posts. And one thing you can actually do is if you click it, it'll pop up the full picture. And after that, you're just gonna use that, like the right arrow on your computer. So you're gonna look at likes, comments, and shares just to kind of have an overall idea of what's working. And if you create a separate folder on your like desktop on your computer, you'll be able to kind of save the posts that do well. So ideally you want to find pages that have a couple 100,000 fans or 1 million or multi-millions of fans, because this is going to basically make it easier for you because they'll have a lot of good posts. And what you're going to do is just collect like 20 or 30 or 50 of these really good posts. And what does a good post look like? Well, to start off with, after you basically just like boringly click through about 10 or 15 of these pictures, you'll start to notice what their average likes are, their average comments, and their average shares. So let's use an example of just 100. So you know, a post gets 100 likes, 100 comments, 100 shares. Well, if you notice that, of course, it's not gonna be 100 exactly, it'll be like 70 something, and then 80 or 20 or 10. You wanna find the ones that stand out from that. The like 1% that if everything has 100, and then there's one that has like 2,000, and then it'll spike back down to the normal 100 shares or something. Finding those posts, the one that have the like 1,000 shares in it, that's your gold mine. That's the stuff that is proven to work in your marketplace, and a lot of people will tell you just to like steal it and repost it on your stuff. However, that doesn't always work. The reason for that is because Facebook's algorithm is actually really smart, and if you're just posting the same content as someone else, if it's already been posted, Facebook isn't going to give you as much exposure as they gave to the original person because they're the creator. So what you can do is you can go to a site like canva.com and you can recreate that post. Very simple to do. So say it's a certain quote that did very well. What you can do is you can just use a different background. If it's a post where it's actually an image with like a certain scenery in the background, something like that, like take a look at what they've done and copy that style, that particular layout, but change it around, make it unique, so that way when the computer like bots on Facebook, when they are browsing through the content to see what should be shown, they'll see that it's a different piece. It's something that's unique, something that's brand new for the algorithm to like plug in and put on the top of the newsfeed. And by doing this, you're doing a couple different things. You're basically sharing content that's already proven to work for an existing audience, and that audience is going to be pretty similar to the audience that you've built up if it's the same niche. And by giving them unique content, even if it's the same style, if it's a different image, a different post, it's going to do, ultimately it's going to do really well because it's unique. And a lot of the time, if you copy what works and you change it to make it your own, like you can change the font, change the scenery in the background, or change the color, and then adding your website domain or your username, like @Hughes, onto the bottom of the picture so it's unique. In doing this, you're going to notice an like uptick in your content. And there's another little trick that I'm going to share with you. If you're not using the Facebook like chatbots, what you can do is if you have one of these viral posts, like one that's been proven to work, and you post it on your page, if you're using these chatbots, what you can do is basically you can send your list of fans who are on your chatbot, you can send them to that specific post. And you can say like, hey, I really want you to check out one of the newest posts we just put up. We were really proud of it and we wanted to make sure you saw it. And then instead of linking someone to like a sales page or something off of Facebook, you link them to that image that you just uploaded. So you'll copy that full domain, the like facebook.com/tons of numbers, your page name, all of that stuff. And what'll happen is you can even ask them to share in that thing. You can be like, go comment your favorite color on our new post, or, you know, let us know how you feel about this. And then you'll have like a learn more or click to see, like you'll give them some kind of a call to action to click over to that picture. And by doing this, you're kind of, it's just like hacking the algorithm. You're putting an influx of new people who might not have seen that post into a post and building, it's kind of like artificially manufacturing interaction with that post. So by doing this, you're gonna get a big uptick in your organic reach. Just you're gonna get more exposure for your page, which is ultimately what you're trying to do if you're watching this video, am I right? That's basically one of the easiest ways that you can kind of easily increase your organic reach. And right now it's August of 2018, so this is still working for me right now, and it will be working for you if you implement this. Everything's up to you. Like, you need to, of course, put in the time for this to actually work. But that's it for this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can see more tips, tricks, and basically just helpful advice when it comes to building a business and freeing up your time. Click that little bell notification so you get first notifications. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.